In today's video, we're going to review the interior wire colors of the 1990 to 1996 Nissan 300zx. Wire colors should be the same between the twin turbo and the non-turbo models, and it might be the same for the JDM versions as well. This is a vehicle that I personally own. As always, please verify all wire colors with a digital multimeter or test light depending on the vehicle or what you may have. Use the fast forward and pause buttons on YouTube. Make sure you can take a look at all the notes that show on the screen. I'll put some in the description as well if it's a little bit fast or if you need a little bit more information on them. Post questions and suggestions for future videos in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So to begin, we're going to start with 12 volts. If you're going to be hooking up a remote start, it's typically going to be your red wire or red with white if it's got two 12 volts on there. Ground, there is no actual ground wire in the harnesses. It's going to be just any solid piece of metal connected to the chassis. Starter wire, remote starts, going to be purple, sometimes green. If you have an alarm remote start combo, you're probably going to have purple and green for the starter kill. Second starter, ignition, remote starts, again, it's going to be pink. If you have multiple pink wires, like you have a pink white or pink black, those are usually second and third ignitions. Typically you don't need to connect those. Accessory, blue in the car. On a remote start, it's usually going to be orange. If you have a brown wire, that's sometimes going to be a second accessory. Again, if you don't have a second accessory in the car, as in this case, you don't need to hook it up. Locks. What can we say about locks? If you have a 90 to 93 300zx, there is no driver door actuator in the driver's side door, but there is one in the passenger side door. So basically, if you're trying to connect power door locks, either through remotes or aftermarket, you essentially need to install a aftermarket door actuator in the driver's door. So if you're familiar, you can move the little door latch manually, and you can watch the passenger side move automatically. So if you put an actuator in the driver's door, it'll then thus change the passenger side door. Power unlock, again, because of the actuator situations, can be the same. Factory alarm arm. This is going to be in the security module. That's going to be on the passenger side, right underneath the glove box, or you can grab it in the driver kick panel. If you see it in your instructions or other it's in this guide, DKP, that's same thing for a driver kick panel. And then we get the factory alarm disarm, again, same location. Parking lights are going to be at the light switch. Headlights at the light switch. Door trigger. This is what you would need. It's escaping me, but I believe it's going to be in a secondary harness on a remote start, so it's not going to be in the same harness as your main power wires. Left and right is going to be the same wire, so you can see here it's going to be same as front door trigger. Dome light at the light itself. Tack wire. A lot of remote starts, they have what they call voltage sense starting, so you basically don't need to connect a tack wire. It's going to be a voltage checking. So essentially what the remote start does, it remote starts the car and then checks the voltage a couple seconds after it's cranked to see if it actually started. If you are going to need a tack wire and you don't want to connect it at this particular location, some vehicles that have coil packs, if you notice that there's going to be, I'll say 3 wires. So you'll have red, white, blue, red, white, green, red, white, yellow. At a coil pack, typically that uncommon wire color is going to be the one you want to grab for a tack wire. We got brake, horn, wipers, window. That should do it at the end of the video. Like I said, if you got any questions, please post them up in the comments below, and we'll see if we can get to them as fast as we can. Thanks, guys.